Greek mythology is a system of beliefs and culture of the ancient Greeks. It includes stories and legends about gods, heroes, and other mythical creatures. Greek mythology has had a profound influence on Western culture, and it is still retold and studied today. The gods and goddesses of Greek mythology are considered supernatural beings with powers and abilities far beyond those of humans. They are complex and interesting characters with both their strengths and weaknesses. And today we learn about the god Demeter. She is the daughter of Cronus and Rhea and the goddess of agriculture, harvest, and fertility. She is a kind and compassionate deity, and she always cares about humans. Demeter is often depicted as a beautiful woman with a sheaf of wheat in her hand. Demeter is one of the most important gods in Greek mythology. She is the goddess of agriculture, harvest, and fertility. She is considered the protector of humans and nature. Demeter was born to Cronus and Rhea, the second daughter of the two Titan gods. When Cronus learned that his children would overthrow him, he swallowed them whole as soon as they were born. However, Rhea tricked Cronus into drinking a stone disguised as Zeus, and she hid Zeus on the island of Crete. When Zeus grew up, he freed his siblings from Cronus's belly. They together overthrew Cronus and divided the world among themselves. Zeus became the king of the gods, Poseidon ruled the sea, Hades ruled the underworld, and Demeter ruled agriculture. Demeter lived on Mount Olympus with the other gods. She was a kind and compassionate goddess. She always cared for humans and nature. She taught humans how to grow and harvest crops. Thanks to Demeter's help, humans were able to have food and sustenance to survive. Demeter is also considered the protector of fertility. She is the mother of Persephone, the goddess of spring and fertility. When Persephone was abducted by Hades to the underworld, Demeter was heartbroken and caused the crops on earth to wither. Zeus had to negotiate with Hades to release Persephone. Persephone could only return to the world above ground for 6 months a year, and that time is spring and summer. The remaining 6 months, she had to stay in the underworld, and that is winter. Demeter's life can be divided into two main phases. Early phase. In the early phase of her life, Demeter lived on Mount Olympus with the other gods. She was a kind and compassionate goddess, always caring for humans and nature. She taught humans how to grow and harvest crops, helping humans to have food and sustenance to survive. Later phase. In the later phase of her life, Demeter had to go through the pain of losing her daughter when Persephone was abducted by Hades to the underworld. Demeter's grief caused the crops on earth to wither, and that is why there is winter on earth. Finally, Zeus negotiated with Hades to release Persephone back to the world above ground for 6 months a year. The remaining 6 months, Persephone had to stay in the underworld. That is why there is spring and summer on earth for 6 months a year, and there is winter for 6 months a year. Demeter is an important and complex figure in Greek mythology. She is a goddess of kindness, compassion, and fertility. She is a figure revered and loved by humans and nature.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to our channel to see more interesting videos.